I showed you how to just make it rain on your opponents. Today, we're going to add some concepts underneath that's going to just dissipate the user. Okay, so pretty much everything, I'm just going to go play now and just going to kind of talk to you guys. I shouldn't have to go necessarily in practice mode because some of the stuff that I'm going to be using is technically going to be, easier to explain versus a live user than me trying to go in practice mode and talk about what the coulds and should do's rather versus what they are and aren't doing that you can get in a live gameplay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this, and hope you guys, if you're new to the channel, man, as always, man, make sure you kind of tag along, man, because we're gonna be in for a ride going all the way into Madden 24 and beyond. Who knows, we might get some college football gameplay if I can get me a next gen, but we riding this PS4 out, man. For what it's worth. If they can find me an opponent, it'd be good. By the way, I had a little scare last night, man. I was like, oh fuck. Had a cyst growing on me. And I was like, oh shit. But I removed it, and no harm, no foul, right? Just hope it ain't cancerous or anything. That would suck. I hate to have to break some news like that to you fellas, man. That would suck. But as always, man, if anybody wants to donate, cash out link pretty much the same as Shadow Gaming.
Just
hit me up.
Today, let's separate good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone.
Work! Trying to get this stick work, man. Ugh! See how he reacts.
Stidham sets to throw on first. Flush to his right. Oh, he's
get him, Stiddy!
Right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown!
Get him, Stiddy!
Devontae Adams, 83 yards. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice pass start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd.
Why are you still running around?
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because you get the home
Put that right where it needed to be, too.
Sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Singletary to get the drive started. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go right back to Singletary. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Allen going to give this one to 6. And hit behind the line.
That when you keep running with them, bro.
And the Raiders pick it up. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38.
Stop spamming.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained
Y'all got a piece of his ass.
Those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Stidham. Forced out to his left. He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now it's Stidham. This is screen to Abdullah. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Stidham.
God.
Open man, that's Renfrow. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it?
What are you throwing?
Let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
I'd say that he learned from his costly red zone pick earlier in the game because this time he puts the throw away from where any defender can make a play on it. Unfortunately, he also sailed it over his intended target, and that doesn't work out well either.
He'll buy some time right. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete.
Let me get a quick one.
Concludes quarter number 1. 6-0 our score after 1. They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. He hits Adams complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a later, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Steps. Allen hit. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. A give up the middle to Singletary. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Hines. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trevon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
The tight end in motion right. After the interception, here's Stidham. Dancing to his left. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Stidham. Escaping the pressure right. Caught out right by Renfrow.
Renfrow! Don't do him, Renfrow!
And they were just well off
Stick skill!
35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance.
Got him with the slow motion.
After picking up the first down. On first down, Stidham.
What? Renfrow, don't do it to him.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll throw on first down with Stidham. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Again, Stidham.
Renfrow! Cook him! Put him on the grill for lay that ass. Let's go.
Inside the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down?
Telling you, man. I be on my shit, bro. Can't be scared, man. You gotta make those anticipated reads. There's like less than 5% of the population on Madden that do that.
Here's Jacobs. And he's
Before.
maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now Stidham on second down, sliding out of the pocket.
Stidham!
This is Carr. Touchdown.
Money!
Mac Hollins from 4 yards out. And the Raiders will
I
extend.
like Stidham, bro. Like, don't let the 57 overall fool you.
Josh McDaniels, he's got
Dude is he's balling. Like,
Stidham gonna look to throw for it.
anticipatory throws, fellas. Can't be scared. Just make the throw. Trust me.
So their second touchdown.
Those be the best throws. The ones in triple coverage that you know you're going to get because you have that faith that you're going to get it.
After the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think if they missed it here,
That's right.
only up 12-0.
We're beating the Buffalo Bills with a 57 overall quarterback. It can happen.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs.
Good hit.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
That 57 overall quarterback, bro. He to go. Telling you.
They will get the football first as we are
See how many more of y'all jump on board and do what I'm doing, man. How many streamers y'all see using a 57 overall quarterback and dominate with them?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
Hit stick the wrong guy. It's my fault. They don't let me catch him either.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 76 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They're going to keep it on the ground.
No, you thought you were going to run inside zone on me, bro? Like I ain't seen that like 300,000 times. Come on, bro. You got to be more creative than that. Especially if you're going for 2.
After the touchdown,
Still 2 possessions.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone.
If he was a little bit faster, bro,
19, so
he would be nasty.
opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. To throw is Stidham.
Dot, baby.
Left side, taken in by Renfrow.
Let's go, Renfrow.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Now Stidham on 1st down.
Who got him? Who got him?
Caught for a Raider touchdown.
Good shit, Stiddy.
Devontae Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues.
Anticipatory throws, I'm telling you, fellas.
It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
I make offense look easy, bro. Shit, they need to nerf Stidham to a 27 overall so I can still do it. I can care less about ratings right now, but Stidham is the fucking GOAT. Care less if he goes up or down, bro. Fuck it. I'm gonna ball with him.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true.
Yeah, just keep running when you're losing. That's
the case.
outstanding idea. Let's just do that.
Success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line.
You want to meet?
Allen's throw is complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Baited.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field.
Get off the field, bro. Get off the field. They booing you. You don't belong here.
Every time we hear that,
pull the trigger.
Things tend to fall apart a little bit.
Get him out of here, coach. I'd rage quit too, bro, for 57 overall. Was just having his way with me. Pause! None of that. That ain't happening. Stood him with the finger poke. Just fucking the defense up. Let's go. Got the 86 throw power out here just slinging it like he Brett Favre. About to rob them welfare checks, bro. No offense, fellas. No offense. No offense. It's wrong he did that, but we're just trying to relate to the video game here. Boy, that Bolster got a big ass fucking nose, bro. Jesus fucking Christ, it's like it's his own head. Why are they showing me his big ass nose again?
EA Sports coverage
That
of
look
the
like
National
Macaulay
Football
Culkins.
League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Let's go.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
All right, my package on the field.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Elliott.
Go.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39.
If we make contact, we good.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Low.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Go low.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. 1st down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete. So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's able to
Want to meet
with Michael Gallup. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. Prescott to throw it. That's caught once again by Gallup. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in Vegas. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
Let's go, City. Make it happen.
Now it's Stidham. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stidham. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow.
Got a pass rusher in coverage. Are you sure you want to do that?
Gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13. And
Anthony Barr ain't what he used to be.
6-0 our score after one.
Play your role. Play what you built for.
In motion, the tight end. Stidham from the shotgun.
I shouldn't have threw that. Try to wing it.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
Spam and contain.
Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still
Step into the pocket.
You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go play action now. Stidham. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Here's Stidham. And
make that throw.
They're going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come
like
out
a baseline
fast.
defense.
That's not unusual at all. But this group, They've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Fourth down, here's Stidham. Let's this
wrong button.
Downfield. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I'll get him on the next drive. I see a weakness.
Possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them.
Actually, there's a weakness in it. I dare you to come out in it again.
And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
I'm being vanilla right now. I haven't even opened my playbook up.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first down carry by Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. They'll roll him out right. T.Y. Hilton, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0. And oh, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is taking it right down Broadway.
You ready for me to start playing?
The 20. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Quick throw caught out wide by Renfrow. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Open out on the left side, this is Cole. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Abdullah. And he stopped immediately there. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 2nd down, here's Stidham. Flush to his right.
A linebacker on a receiver. That's a 57 overall quarterback, by the way.
Will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams, 67 yards.
Told you I seen a weakness in your defense. You better get out of it.
Here to that deficit. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball.
Bait it.
So they can snap.
And now this is intercepted.
That's how you run a cover 6, my guy.
Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively.
Thanks for baselining.
But sometimes, and when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Stidham sets to throw on first. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Thanks for baselining.
Here's Stidham. And for the 3rd time here in this half,
A little bit lower, Stidham. Got him.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Looking to throw, Prescott. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on foot. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the
Game's
half.
not over.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead.
Oh, this is blocked. Oh, the Raiders have it. And nothing but green grass here.
Speaking of talking too soon.
He's at the 30. 10. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Second down, Stidham to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Stidham. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Stidham going for it on 4th. And it's complete to Adams. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. And it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often. That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Stidham again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for Adams. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, it's Stidham. Flushed out right. 20! And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
One thing to beat me there was the clock, bro. That defense was soft. I'm using a 57 overall quarterback, bro. Don't talk shit.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
My quarterback is 57 overall, bro. You're not being special, bro. I'm not, bro. Like, you're struggling against a 57 overall. Okay, you're struggling.
But not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Okay. Okay, watch this.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that
his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. That one is going to sting. First play.
That's not nothing you did. The game made you throw it to your defender, bro.
They spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all.
Yeah, you're not tough, bro.
Locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Elliott will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room.
Congratulations, you want a cookie?
Find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because
and now it's blocked. Oh, the Raiders have it, but he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rules.
You realize I'm just playing around with it, right?
Consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt. And the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was stepped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's Stidham to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stidham. He's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 72 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. This throw is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Prescott looks to throw on first. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott under pressure, and they got to him again. Max Crosby in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. They'll need a big play here.
So good you would know that motion hiking creates block sheds. But do it again. Continue on.
Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
You take it right on the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still... He's got a man, complete, and he will score. Touchdown.
I'm sure you want to play deep, because you really don't know who you just matched up with.
Second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Raiders have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
More, baby, we get to lead.
Nugget when I can.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
And his
guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive.
You got another formation? That's the only formation you want to use? Are you sure? You keep spamming one formation.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Yeah.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Stidham. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's the defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Marr on for the extra point. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
Stick with me, Stidham. We're going to be all right.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's happy.
He's got him in, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Looking deep for Adams.
Good throw still.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Here we go now as they will again try for two. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the two-point conversion. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Prescott on first down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders.
Motion hikes create bloodshed, bro.
Max Crosby
Stop doing that
getting
bullshit.
once
That shit
again
don't
his
work.
third sack of the afternoon.
What a quick start to the drive, but not for the team that really needed it. In only a few seconds, the opposing QB found himself on the turf, and the defense is celebrating second and long.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw here pulled in by Hilton. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Give them 3 yards there on the first down pickup. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Prescott now. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. T.Y. Hilton. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they
Just
do
to
have
show
some
me your
good news,
user.
though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong.
Please
so oftentimes in this situation,
please use your help.
you
Please
tighten
use
up
your help
underneath
so I
in
can
your
get this other
coverage,
route.
and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Stidham's throw complete here to Waller. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And now here comes their final timeout, as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Yeah, the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Play action. It's Stidham. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter.
You win some, you lose
I
some.
don't think that they need
Granted,
to
I am
again,
playing with
but it seems
57
like this
overall.
offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last
It
two
was like a
drives.
couple throws I
Certainly
threw
feels
that
like a chance for
made
them to continue
errant
to have some
throws
fun out
instead
there,
of throwing
doesn't
it
it?
where it
Game's
should have
already
been.
decided as
But
you
it's
know.
alright, man.
So they can continue to play
Right on it
loose,
too
break out
much.
some other concepts, maybe
Still
run a few
doing better than
triple plays,
Carr
get
would
other
do
people
anyway in
involved.
those situations. Still
Even go
throwing
deep
for
on one of these
439,
first
4
snaps just
touchdowns.
because they
Got a
can.
little shaky, but he still had gradual progression throughout the game. For it to be a 2-possession game, I threw 7 picks, and it was still a 2-possession game, bro. Come on, man. Darren Waller did his thing. Adams did his thing. It was like he was using like I want to say baseline defend the sticks. I want to say that's what he was doing. The only way I can tell. I know he ran nothing but cover 6 and quarter, so just gotta go look. I know I'm motioning that receiver out because the only way match principles are gonna match is if something's aligned with it. So I had to move that double move route on him. So I got the one double move is the Z spot go. That's gonna get it up the middle. Where's the other one I found? These interceptions hurt me. Try to step up in the pocket. The scene I had, it's like his guys was matching and then dropping deep. Like so I was trying to get that safety to play down. He just kept bailing over the top because if he didn't do that, bro, I would have had him. See, that was just a bad throw. They gave me a bad throw. They shouldn't have given me a bad throw on that. I had some good throws and some bad throws. This was a good throw. That's what I should have got on that other one. messed up. Like, all right, so that's got to be his quarter side over there. I should have had the match on the other side because he passed off. That's quarters. So in order for me to get that, if I can get that route for a tight end, running like a double post or something, I could probably throw that versus that base line. Because he's just going to bail to the deep route. And if I have that same concept over there on the left to get that switch, and I can get a tight end or something on like a double post right up there. It sucks they took his tight end apprentice away. God damn, I could have cooked him with that. I do actually, me think about it, trying to go in this playbook, see how many double post concepts I have. I want to add that to the speed when I play those baseline spams. I'll see where I can get it in. I know I have the double post from the, well, it's a crosser post from the gun wing, but I don't want to use that. Double post. And I still need 2 receivers out on the outside, so I could probably go like gun empty. Let me see what the playbook has in it. I was meaning to take that one thing out of here. I don't know why. I guess I was labbing with it, trying to figure out how to stop it. But I'm gonna take it out. Cause I don't really use that shit for real. I don't need to. Alright. So I need a double post. It comes inside. Double post, double post. It doesn't go deep enough unless I put Devontae there. I could run that Y post, that tight end would go outside and then come in. And then I can run my switch concept on the other side. And I would have to take that, put Devontae in that slot, motion him over, use his route tech and his wide receiver apprentice. I wonder, does he have one, or is he just outside apprentice? I never really thought about that. That's trips tight end. Double check. I don't think he has wide receiver apprentice. And he just got outside. I got a focus kicker and I never kick the ball. Like, I just don't. It's pointless. Let me see. Double post. So I need it from like a spread set. Let's see what I got. Now I need to be able to do like a switch concept on the other side. So let's see what formations I had that I could start adding. I gotta start going back using gun bunch again too. I had Z spot. PA post. got a good draw. Draw's good with PA post. Might take base out and run draw. I don't know why I was using Z spot. I know I use dig return, trail and Y curl. I think I meant to put bench pivot. I might put Z spot and go. Might be the better move. Double post. If I had something like this, nah, I don't like running the ball, bro. I don't think my offensive line in Regs is great for run spamming. Like, anybody can run and win, you know, like, it's not about that. I'm trying to get used to my quarterback of the future before they start doing. Man, you can't kick field goals, bro. People be blocking, bro. You don't see me block enough as is. I gave up on that. I remember the first game that I lost on 23 was because I had a perfect kick, hit the accuracy and everything, and dude blocked it. And it was like, ever since then, I just like, no, I'm not kicking field goals. I was like, nope. And y'all done seen how many I done blocked this year, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. And I know if I can block them, it's shit. I'm not the only one that can block them. I've seen people that can block them. I'm just looking for some route concepts versus that baseline and that I don't think it was like baseline defense sticks or something he was doing. But I'm looking for a double post concept somewhere. If I can create it or whatever it is I gotta do, I gotta find it. Because they took my tight end apprentice away, so I gotta improvise and find the play instead of just be like, oh, I got tight end apprentice here, post route. Yeah, no, can't do that. So I gotta find it so that we can open this offense up when they start doing the bullshit. So if I have, I'm trying to see. I swear to God, we probably don't even have a good double post in this thing. I could create one, this. You'd have to get like a corner with a outside apprentice corner. Yeah, I could run the ball, but don't necessarily make you a better passer. I'm trying to find, I don't know if we got any double post. I mean, you got the cross with the post. You know, does U-Trips have like a double post? It's got a skinny post. I could do that skinny post. But I'd have to go do that stupid ass long ass motion, bro, and I ain't trying to do that. That's not gonna work. I can just get like an inside poster out, really. I think the only one that I have is going to be in should call it. This has double post. And if that second post is too deep, I need it to go mid-route post. Need a double post, my guys. I think I found it. PA slot corner. I'd have to put Devontae on that square route, run the post with him, motion circle over, run a dig with him, run an out route with X. I could probably do it with that. Or I can do it with curl flat. Curl flat has it. Only thing I don't like is the tight ends on the line. Sometimes you got to motion that tight end out. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Because you need to motion that tight end out to freeze the safety. So we looking, though, we looking. Like, I don't see any double post concepts at all. I create like a high low. You know, McDaniels, how you don't have no fucking double post concepts? Like, I can't make this shit up, bro. It's like the only one I can do PAD outs and do a double post. But it would have to be short yardage situations, so that inside post I could smart route it so he cuts faster. I could do that. But other than that, I don't see. I could do gun bunch. I could create one motion to slide over, have Devontae on the outside run a post that way. That wouldn't be a good one. Other than that, I don't see one off the top of my head. I'm trying to improvise with this playbook, man. So I'm telling you. Sometimes you need a certain concept and it ain't there, you know? It's just like, bummer. Hopefully next year we get a better playbook. I don't know. We're gonna rock with it though. I missed last year, bro. We had that fucking bunch quads, bro. Like that shit was. Put Mariota in, run QB draw. It had some good concepts, like you motion. It was like one mount route, you motion, and you get a nice little crosser. Like, come on, Stidham, bro. Oh. Let's do our review. Let's do our review. Let's do our fucking review. What do they got Stidham at? Wow, +2. Are you fucking serious, EA? +2. That's what y'all gonna do to the man. Yo, EA, go fuck yourselves, man. +2, really? Oh, it is what it is, right? Typical EA, man. Still gave him 86 throw power. He got a little bit better on accuracy, though. I wonder what his stuff looks like. That fucking paranoid shit. They gotta get rid of that. That's probably what. be fucking with me on some of them throws versus the blitz, but I mean, it'll be alright. Jacobs at a 94. Why is man a 68 overall, bro? Like, he be mauling people over. We didn't get no receivers, bro? Like, what the fuck? Still rocking, you know, I'll be alright, fuck it. I don't know who went up or who went down. One that stood out was the +2 was still. It went up on par. Oh, we got Rochelle finally. Might be able to plug and play him in over Tillery. More in my not sure if I want to use him like as a defensive tackle or definitely could use him. Where's the other linebacker at? Did they already boot him back to the practice squad? Didn't we play a linebacker? No, they didn't add everybody. They should have added that linebacker. It is what it is. I'm gonna pull the phone out. I'm gonna see what they really need. So we can talk about this. But a +2 overall after doing that to the #1 defense, bro, that's disrespect, bro. Let's see. Let's see. Gotta find out. You gonna fuck around, we gonna find out. Let me see. These motherfuckers really doing their job, because +2 overall, that's a little disrespectful, fellas. I'm telling you. After doing that to the #1 defense? No. Let's see. So they take Devontae's 99 overall away, and he balls out. Like, you should have never took it away. What's up with that? It's not that it matters or anything, I'm just saying. So far, I don't see anybody with any good ratings on the top of the board. Daniel Carlson went up 1 awareness, 1 kick accuracy. Man, Renfrow made good catches and they didn't even touch him, bro. What the fuck? Do they not watch these games? I wouldn't be mad if Hobbs went down. He didn't have the best game, but they didn't even touch Hobbs. They didn't touch. Merrick doesn't make any plays. He's just out there. They didn't even touch him. Derek Carr goes down again. He didn't play last week, but he goes down. Just outstanding. How does his mid accuracy drop? And he didn't even play. I'm telling you. It's not that I care because I don't use them anyway. Not no more. It's steady to go. I know Foster Moreau balled out and ain't do nothing for him. J.I.'s on IR, so he not gonna get nothing. Mac Hollins made some good catches, not touched. Find Diallo hurt, Jermaine Illuminor. Against the #1 defense, we allowed 0 sacks. And nothing. At all. Like, Andre James, 0 sacks allowed. Parham went up. +1 awareness, +3 run block, +6 run block power, +1 run block finesse. I don't really see. He didn't play. Amik Robertson went up +2. His awareness went up 2. Catch went up 1. Play rack up 3. Zone up 2. He might actually be usable now. Really don't even see. I don't really see anything, fellas. Like Alec Barr should be rated better than what he is. They didn't touch him. They didn't touch Mumford. They didn't touch Kuntz. Tyler Hall been doing good. Not touched. Nothing for him. Nothing for him. Nothing. 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 Bro, the disrespect is real, man. Jared Stidham, +2 overall. +3 awareness. +1 throw under pressure. Are you fucking serious? +1 short accuracy throw. +2 medium. +1 deep. +1 throw on the run. EA, go to hell. I mean, like, seriously, man. Like, what they need to go on somewhere with these +1s. Let me go look at Twitter. Let's see what's going on. Someone's probably said something about this shit. Like, what the fuck? See, that's another reason why I really just play MUT for real. To be honest, because these motherfuckers, they don't even rate shit right. Let's see. Gotta find it. I think I gotta go to whatever's trending. How is Keke Palmer trending? Trending events. Otter. So if Madden 23 is trending, that means the ratings got fucked up. Let's see. You Danny Dimes +1. Any in the playoffs? Any is 74 overall? Eckler hasn't even become a 90 overall yet. That's wild. I thought he would have been like 90 something. Where's that motherfucker? I gotta find Chad Ochocinco though. Need to talk to him real quick. See what he did. Let's see. Whatever. We can't do nothing, man. We're the consumers. We just play it. They care less what we do. It's like not like our opinions matter, right? Let's see. Let's fix the roster for the week. Rock with Stidham. Random calls. Hello? Hey. You changed your number? You changed your number? Who phone this is? And it probably had to be. Where you at? Man, hold up. No. Ugh. Let's see. Stidham, Carr. 1, 2, 2. Zamir. 3 and 4 really don't get used. Probably put number 2 tight end right here. Put a ball in there. Start Moody until they fix bars. This is where it gets interesting. Rochelle would have to be that other defensive tackle. Let's see how I want to do this. Could be Crosby there. Probably start Rochelle, put Nichols at number 2 since I use that D-line sub package. Number 2 would be Billings. Might be able to use him as it's not 280, I can't. I think it'd be Tillery or Oh. What do I want in my nose? Probably have to go Billings first. Tiller second. I have to do it that way. Left outside linebacker, Kaiser. Might have to move Kuntz. He's the only pass rusher I got though. So Diablo at number 2. Checkdown on the weak side by Perryman. Bolton. Might have to use Hobbs. Their tackle hit power. Watch it. It'll play right. If I'm a user and I'm not worried about man coverage. However, he got a very good zone. Probably just keep it as is, but Rock got a better press. So what we'll do is that. Number three. What do I use in my number 3? I use usually a speed guy. He's my slide. Change it up a little bit. Before I use a safety, inside safety. 5 was good. Free safety, well. Strong safety, Merritt, Coleman. Free safety, 2. I need to put Mary there. See him right there. He's on. What's his name? Harmon there. Probably keep that as is. Punt return. One set, fellas. Probably gonna take a breather. I got company coming over in a sec. Snapper, third down, running back. Fucking use a duel for everything. I need to figure out who my best pass blocker is. Let me see. Obviously your fullback, Jacobs. Who was your best option? Power. Left hand. Put Rochelle in there. Oh no, I might be able to. Over Billings. I'm not sure if he'll have any pass rush points. I'm gonna give him a breather. I gotta do some things real quick, fellas. I will be back later tonight after I get this saved. All right.